they do even no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh yo yo, Mayegun don't come. Oh yo yo, and people make you shout. Oh yo yo, Mayegun don't come. Oh yo yo, Mayegun don't come, man of the masses. Oh yo yo, Mayegun don't come. Mayegun la wa mo la mo do 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 do. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Mayegun la wa mo la mo do 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 do. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And yes, this is Mayegun live. As you are joining, if you are watching live, the first thing you should do is to like the broadcast, like the video, share it, and then sit back and read the caption and description of this broadcast, so you will know where to come in. Ani esuraki Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki Mayegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Mayegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Mayegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Mayegun ti dé. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends. And every one of them, just tell them, Mayegun today. That's that. Thank you very much for joining me again tonight. Our broadcast last night was removed by YouTube just the moment after we said good night to one another. And this is not because anybody reported it, but simply because the video of the killers of Deborah, Samuel, Yakubu, the student of Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto that was murdered 2 days ago. YouTube said, no strike, no nothing, just pretty much an email sent to me that if I could possibly maybe download the video and re-upload the video and make sure that that part showing murderers who committed murder, and they also recorded it and share it on social media. YouTube said it is completely kind of unacceptable, well, pretty much unacceptable. So that was why the video was no longer available in full. So what I did then was to, cut them into pieces in a way that you can actually listen to the message in parts, just in case. If you have been wondering, Mayegun, what happened to that broadcast last night? That's what happened. A lot has happened afterward. I mean, when the murderers came on camera, committed murder in the name of a religion, and they also recorded it
in order, because they knew that nothing will happen to them. So reactions started pouring in all over the country and all over the world. This is barbaric. This is unreal. How could this happen? I mean, how could they let this happen? I mean, this girl, she must not get away with this. Blah, 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 blah. And so many people have come to share their own stories of how they had the near-death experience in the hand of the Islamic fanatics, Islamic extremists, which is institutionally backed in northern Nigeria. So the next thing we heard was that these guys decided that they needed to protest because they arrested those two guys. Well, they arrested two among all of a mob that killed her. And the next thing was that today there's a protest that eventually led to a riot in Sokoto and also led to the declaration of curfew by the government of Sokoto. A lot happened though. So I won't be able to show you some of the clips, but I will show you a glimpse of some certain ones that are, at least easily sort of illustrative, I would say, to what we are going to discuss tonight. So the conversation or the call for national dialogue in Nigeria, where all the ethnic nationalities that makes up Nigeria would have to come together. You know what I mean? Before Nigeria delve into religious war. Religion should be something personal, but it is not in northern Nigeria. Every kind of a crime committed in the name of religion in northern Nigeria is considered just, and there is a 100% guarantee that they will never be punished. It is institutionalized. So the call for a kind of a national dialogue where everybody will have to indeed decide if they still want to be part of this arrangement or not. Now, this is something that those who are currently benefiting from the rot called Nigeria today easily called a sort of a division 8. But listen to this. It is so obvious that if not because today's Nigeria was forcefully, amalgamated together, there is so much differences in the, among the people who make up the country called Nigeria today. And the conversation about this diversity, about these differences, and the respect for these differences, right, is the reason why, Nigeria is experiencing what we are experiencing. So primarily, we shouldn't be one country, and that is not 8. That is not 18 people. It is simply because if we had respected the difference in a way, number one, some of these things that are so kind of that we have sort of got used to, they would have become so alien to us, especially for those of us who are today in the geographical area called the southern Nigeria. So in northern Nigeria, when they kill for religion, these fanatics, their elite, they always come out to what? To back them. And this is exactly what played out in this case as well. So what happened? The people of Sokoto, they decided to stage a big protest, riots, and demanded for the release of those murderers that have been arrested for the death of, Deborah Samuel Yakubu. Now, today in Kano, it has now degenerated. I'm sorry, today in Sokoto, it has now degenerated into targeting Christians. And you know what I mean by that? It's not just about you being from the South and you are a Christian, even if you are a Northerner, including Northerners who are indeed Christians. Deborah happens to be a Christian Northerner from Niger State, schooling in Sokoto. Now, she was buried today. So what happened after is that today, demanding for the release of those killers, yeah, they pounced on Christians, anyone they feel like, so people became targets in Sokoto today. And the report of either people have been killed or how many properties have been destroyed, and what are they trying to do now to get those killers released? Because according to them, you cannot insult the prophet and leave. You can't insult the prophet and leave. That's that. And then whoever carried out the jungle justice, yeah, it is done. It is done. Just respect our religion. Just respect our prophet. If you see anything about our prophet, it is your death sentence. And there is no constitution in Nigeria that can stop that. Now, that message is what is playing out in Sokoto today. So if people now ask and say, listen, if this is how this society, this, region and all of that, if this is how they actually want to live, that simply means, just like others, they are being forced to be part of a secular society where they just have to know that your religion, where your religious right ends, is where somebody else's starts. You cannot kill anybody because you feel like they insulted your prophet. No, you can't do that. Now, if their faith is so strong enough to feel like, no, we will do that, then conversation around should we continue to coexist that way. Today, they are now saying that in order for all of you to respect that there will be no problem, you don't have any problem with these fanatics, extremists from the north, and we are beginning to have them in the south too. But I'll get to that part later. So they said, if we want to stop these people killing you or attacking you, even when you have no idea of what's going on, yeah, and you could just get killed like that. If you want to stop, if you don't want that to happen again, then Nigeria must put it in the penal code of the Nigeria Constitution that if you insult the prophet, it is death sentence. Do you understand that now? So this is them bringing the religious Islamic fanaticism, extremism to bear on the rest of the country if we want peace, like many other things as well that they've proposed. Then people said, listen, you can be wherever you want to be, but you don't impose it on others, and then you don't say we have red line, don't cross the red line. In a secular country, a supposed Christian, Muslim, traditionalist, atheist, and others who are supposed to coexist under the same constitution and rights, then some feels like they have red line. And that red line, if all of you want to show some respect, what you have to do is this. If all of you don't understand how passionate they are about Prophet Muhammad, yeah, that I've read a lot of, and listen, this is not just social media anymore. I'm going to show you some clips now to let you know how intense this is. So if they now feel like for all of you to prevent this kind of things happening, yeah, then you need to amend your constitution in Nigeria, and you need to put it in the penal code that if you are accused of insulting Prophet Muhammad, it is automatic death sentence. Then there can be peace. They won't kill anybody then. But if you don't do that, then they will still have to follow their Sharia, and to hell with your constitution. Now, if a section says to hell with your constitution based on religion, and then the other part again says, well, to hell with your Nigeria, we want our Biafra. Another says, you know what, we don't even want any of this again, we want our Oduduwa nation. Then how can you sit down? Listen to this. How can you then sit back and say, we need to respect these people and their religion? We must know that Northern Nigeria, you cannot do this, you cannot do that because of this. And we need to learn how to live with that for peace. But we must kill the Biafrans who feels like, no, we too, to hell with your constitution. because this particular one is never in our interest. To hell with it. And you sit back and say, no, what Biafrans are doing is very wrong. How can they be saying we should break Nigeria simply because they feel like now look at that. Oh, it is that template. That is why it is easier for them to say, if you talk about the obvious imbalance, they will say you are trying to create a division. But the whole country is already divided along all of these red lines. In Biafra, well, in southern Nigeria, it is not our culture to be, to be, what do you call it, to be moving our cows or moving cows about. No, it is not our culture. Even though in Yoruba land alone, we spend over 4 billion naira a day buying beef, buying cow, buying meat or eating meat a day. Some of you will feel like, wow, how is that possible? Okay. Tell me, what do you think? How many cows do you think will feed the mouth of about 60 to 70 million people? How many cows do you think will feed them in a day? I know not everybody they chop cow. I agree. But yet we don't roam the street with our cows. In northern Nigeria, where you have a Fulani nomad, their way of life is moving about with their cows. So in northern Nigeria, they are allowed to do that. But in southern Nigeria, no, that is not allowed. So what does that tell you? Clash of culture, or they call it culture clash. That is part of the problem you have in Nigeria, where others now crept in, religion, tribal, this and that, and every other thing that divided the people today. So the country is already divided along that line. The problem is this: they want us to respect one and fear it so much, and they want us to not give a damn about the other. So what does that mean? If somebody feels like it is a red line to insult the prophet and you will be killed for it, but it is not a red line. It's not a red line for people to be kidnapped, innocent people to be killed, women and children to be kidnapped, raped, and sold off into what do you call it? Into sex slavery. I mean, slave. So selling them into sex slavery, and those who committed those crimes can easily be resettled back into the society, because in Islam, in their own Islam, in their own type of Islamic teachings, yeah, as long as those things were committed for a reason. Listen to this. Oh. If you insult the prophet, they will get so angry that the automatic judgment is you should be killed. But if you kidnap people, if you kill a whole village, if you kill children, if you kill people, and even if you kidnap women, children, rape them, and then sell them off into slavery, which is everyday thing in northern Nigeria today. If you come back as repentant terrorist or whatever it is, even if you don't come back as repentant, as long as the reason why you are doing all of that is because of Allah, it doesn't really matter. You are doing the work of God. They are not angry. So the red line is our prophets, our this, our that, and we are ready to kill for it, and you must respect that if you want us to have peace in Nigeria. But the red line, there is no red line. You know, when the NSAS protest happened, they said something about Aram. It is Aram to protest against your leaders. It is Aram to criticize your leaders in public. So the new one is, it is a red line to insult the prophet. I am not saying it is all right to insult anybody's religion. No, you get what I mean now. You must learn what is called tolerance, okay? Tolerance in the sense that you have to respect people and their faith, even if you don't believe it. If you don't believe in their God, anything you don't believe in, right? You need to respect people as long as they are not, suffocating you in your space. Do you get what I mean now? You need to respect people and their faith. It is only when they begin to bring it upon you and they are then possibly making you feel like you are mad, and they are all right. That space, that's like suffocating your space. Are you with me? But anybody's religion, any faith you have, any belief you have, any kind of a strong belief you do have, as you are watching me today, if any of them ever compels you to kill somebody for it, then you are not, you are nothing but a terrorist, an extremist. There is no faith, there is no religion or any kind of belief that says you should kill somebody. No, that's not it. And you should never be proud of coming public and say, but it's my faith now, it's my religion. You cannot do that for me. Any religion or any God that you believe in that cannot fight for himself or herself, is not worthy to be called God. You are godless. You are a terrorist. Just take that to mind. I don't know how you want to see it. My friend, you need to read the Bible to Baba. Don't bring that to me, okay? My friend, you need to read the Quran. Is a religion of peace, Baba. Don't tell me that. It is your faith. It is your belief. It is your everything. If I disagree with you, if I tell you I don't believe in it, that shouldn't automatically mean I have to lose my life. So if that your strong faith to God says you have to kill for that God, my brother, you don't have any God. You are deceiving yourself. You are a criminal, a closet criminal, a closet terrorist. Whether you want to say whether it is Christian, it is Islam, any religion of yours that make you come out to give excuse in killing human being to prove to your God. There is this narrative. I can't remember if it's one of those folklore stories or it actually happened, right? Or it goes does. The what do you call it? There was a day, a priest in a village was accused of blasphemy. He was mocking the gods of the community where he's doing his priesthood. All the gods in this community, they are dead. All this and that. So the people in the community got upset. And they said they were going to deal with him. They were going to kill him and all of that. So up in arms and all of that. He insulted their God. How can you insult our God? What is wrong with you? Like, we're going to deal with you. We're going to burn down your house. We're going to burn down your everything. Then the chief priest and the elders in the community, they now said, when they brought the priest to they said, "Will just give us the go ahead to kill him. He insulted our God." They said, "Listen, you see these our gods, they can fight for themselves. And if they cannot fight for themselves, that means they can't fight for us. You see the gods you see here, if they found that this man insulted them and they want to punish him, they will deal with him in their own way. All man for himself. No man should fight for God." Do you understand? No man should fight for God. So we have killers who felt like, so people said, why don't they just have their country then? Do you understand? Why? Why, if the faith is so strong and Nigeria is meant to be a secular country? Secular country means you can do whatever you like. So you see, all of you who sometimes, because of your religion, your faith, projecting the fear in your own religion. That's what most of you, that's what you do, okay? You project the fear in your own religion and faith. You project that on other people. But Nigeria is not like that. Nigeria is not a Christian country. Nigeria is not meant to be a Muslim country. Nigeria is a secular country where everybody can be whatever they want to be. Ogun Osho gbogbo, àtẹ̀pẹ́ ogun àjẹ́ gbogbo, àtẹ̀pẹ́ ogun Osho gbogbo, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, all of the witches, all of the wizards, all the witches and wizards, that's their faith. You are blaspheming against them. That doesn't represent a secular country. That is an attack on other people's faith and belief that you considered dark and unacceptable. And it's the same mentality where some people feel like, no, our religion is so good that yours is so bad that if you insult us, we are going to kill you. And in our religion, we are allowed to do that. Now, in a secular country, that is not allowed. But like I said from the beginning, yeah, Nigeria is not one country. Nigeria is many, many nations forged together without their consent, without the terms and conditions, and they are expected to coexist and live in peace forever. How? How? How do you do that? When people have so much contradiction, nothing, that will make them live together in peace, except if it is a graveyard peace. And that's what Nigeria has been enjoying. Graveyard peace. Something that's so quiet. They say, it's been a while. We have not heard this. We have not heard that. You get what I mean? And that is why today and every day, I will continue to tell you that if you ever join the conversation where people say, let us discuss how to part our ways respectfully, let those who want to be led by Sharia, let them have their country, so that there will be no all these interferences and all of that could continue to trigger them, as they call it, the red line. Since northern Nigeria call fanatic extremist Islamic jihadists, since their red line is never about poverty, their red line is never about the lack of education, their own red line is not about insecurity, their red line is not about the banditry, their red line is not about Al-Majiris and the children who are out of school, their red line is not against bad governance. Their red line is not against, kidnapping, ransom, and all of that. Their red line is their religion, and you need to respect that. And every dictate that comes with it, even in a country that has a constitution that says you are secular. You can be wherever you can want to be, and you can live wherever you want to live as a Nigerian. But we all know that is not true. Now, today, there is no guarantee of safety of life and properties in any part of the North as we speak, because they are now trying to say they want to manage the situation. Murderers who killed an innocent person in the name of religion, they videoed it and they shared it on social media. These murderers were caught, arrested, and they were supposed to face murder charges, but now the entire state and the entire region is about to go up in flames. A religious crisis is about to start. Christians have been attacked. And when I say Christians, please don't just think they are attacking the Igbos, they are attacking the Yorubas. I'm talking about they are attacking even Hausas, Northerners who are not Hausas, who are not Fulanis, who are Northerners, because their ancestral land is that place there. They are being targeted. And as we speak, a curfew is declared. And the point is, They just have to release those boys if they want peace. It's escalating so fast. Today, this mob, they nearly killed another girl. Again, I won't share that video. But at least I should be able to share this one. And I hope YouTube will not be kind of triggered, because this is not an attack. This is an effort to burn down the Sultan's Palace in Sokoto today. They didn't do it, but the number tells it all. This is the sin. This is the tension. This is what I've been telling you about all this while. And this is why many people said, why can't you just let them have a country of theirs where Sharia rules? And if you want to go there, you can always read the terms and conditions or not. Their own elite, they fear them because they built these monsters. Again, this happened.
Jama'a ne suka yi cincirindo a bakin kofar shiga gidan sarkin musulmi inda suke gabatar da kabbarori, suke gabatar da wasu abubuwa na nuna rashin amincewa su da goyon bayan su akan maganar da majalisar mai alfarma sarkin musulmi ta fitar na cewa su waɗanda suka yi wannan aikin na zartar da hukunci ga wadda ta yi batanci ga annabi Muhammadu Rasulullahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inda suka yi ganin cewa kama yunkurin kama su waɗannan mutanen da kuma ƙoƙarin hukunta su kamar bai dace ba, wanda yake wannan yasa su matasan nan suka tunzura suka zo domin ganin cewa sun nuna ɓacin ransu da kuma nuna rashin goyon bayan su ga wannan sanarwar da majalisar mai alfarma sarkin musulmi ta gabatar. Kamar yadda muke gani matasan ta wannan hanyar sun ja layi suna kabbarori, suna so su iso a wannan harabar ta majalisar mai alfarma sarkin musulmi, amma jami'an tsaro sun ja musu layi duk da yake ana harba bindigogi harsasai a sama, sa'annan kuma ana harba barkonun tsohuwa, amma kuma duk da haka matasan ba su yi ƙasa a gwiwa ba, sai ƙara yunkuri suke yi na ganin cewa sun shigo wannan gurin, inda wasu daga cikin ma suke mai da harsashin da aka tura musu. An harba musu harsashe ne, amma kuma suka yi ƙoƙarin dawowa da a cikin waɗannan jami'an tsaron da suka yi barkonan.
I'll just stop it there so that we probably won't trigger their ability or something that would say, But that's the part. So the police came, they had to shoot tear gas and all of that, and they said they are not stopping until the killers are released. Until the killers of that young woman, until they are freed. And since then, they are prominent leaders in the North. They have been speaking out. So there you have Deborah Samuel Yakubu, the young woman that got killed 2 days ago. There you have buried today. And this is Deborah Samuel. And our offense was because she told them to stop sharing the religious content in their supposed college WhatsApp chat group. She protested sharing of religious content in the group, and they told her that if she doesn't keep her mouth shut, they are going to kill her. So she responded by shouting, "Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire. What is this nonsense? We're supposed to be using this platform to share our tests, everything about our college and our assignment and all of that. You know what I mean?" Then they said that she insulted the prophet. She did not insult any prophet. But again, even if she did, in their terms, yeah, I mean, does that simply mean that she must lose her life in that young age? She went to Sokoto for education. They returned her body in a coffin. And that is how bad and how fast Nigeria can happen to anyone. Even Atiku that came out to tell, to condemn this. He came out and he condemned the the attack. Man, they came for him. When they came for him, he had to quickly what? He had to quickly retract his statement. So the point now is that in northern Nigeria, apart from those who will tell you that they are moderate Muslim, which is moderate, that's what everybody says. They'll say, "Oh, I'm a moderate Muslim. We don't support this or that." But one thing is that we should all know the red line. Islam did not say we should kill. Yeah, Quran did not say we should kill. Those are the moderate Muslims. They will say that to you. Then when they say that, then you hear them say, we Muslims, it is true. We don't allow anybody to insult our prophet. Like, we love our prophet so much, and we would never allow, if anybody insults our prophet, like we can do anything. Remember, the same person is just telling you there that Quran did not accept that they should kill anybody. Islam does not support quilling anybody. So you will get to know those ones. Those people who will talk like that, okay? They call themselves moderate Muslims, okay? They will tell you Quran doesn't support it. On the other hand, they will say, but people should learn how to, people should watch their environment. People should watch what they say and all of that. You should not even, why would you insult prophet? Why would you do that? Those are those who say they are moderate. When they talk like that, even if you are the one watching me right now, and that's how you think, and that's how you talk, I am saying it to you now, free of charge, okay? You may not probably have accepted. You may not have come out in the open. You are a closet terrorist, okay? Anything that makes you feel like, but people need to respect us in a way. I don't support killings. I don't support that. But we don't take that kind of a thing. As in Islam, we do. That's what we are talking about, okay? You will come out clean. Just say it. Yes, don't insult. If you insult our this thing, we can kill you. Be bold enough. Like this Sokoto terrorist, okay? But the bottom line is this, yeah? Everybody should have a choice, all right? Everybody should have a choice. I don't want it to look like, because if you look at those who are complaining mostly, those who are horrified, yeah? They are mostly those from the southern Nigeria. Many of them who have families in northern Nigeria, obeying one Nigeria, you move down to the north and all of that. Somebody like me now, I've never been to any northern part of Nigeria. And ladies and gentlemen, I have no plan till I die to go to any part of northern Nigeria. No plan, nowhere attracts me. And that doesn't make me somebody who hates people from there. You know why? Because I could meet somebody from Kano in Lagos easily, Abby. And that person in Kano knows that there's no way somebody is going to say they insulted Obatala or they insulted the Shuodara and the Shuodara worshippers. They want to avenge the